Josh told me to. This is accurate this time.
I just leave it up there.
By the divine authority of the Templar, you are hereby exiled to the forsaken shores of Rayclast. You have transgressed against God and consorted with sin. Find your redemption, exile, or die in the attempt.
Are you watching a cutscene or something?
No, it just says like challenge leagues.
It is not. It just says video is unavailable. What the fuck? There. I hear myself say, what the fuck?
By the divine authority of the Templar,
Standard, by the way,
you are hereby
by the way.
exiled to the forsaken shores of Rayclast. You have transgressed against God and consorted with sin.
Oh, this is the default
Find your redemption,
stabilized.
exile, or die in the attempt.
Oh, that's it. That's what we're in. We're in synthesis.
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Ariath is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light,
Oh, you
she
gotta think of
makes
a name.
herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Rayclast will teach you, witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
Okay, and your autocorrect. Mary the Poppin and Mary Poppins popped up with no spaces.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how much echo or how much delay.
Yeah.
About 15 seconds. Well, it's gonna get worse though. Fucking lagging. Just fucking work.
Can you still see the gameplay or no?
No, I see it. It's just it's getting further and further behind.
The gameplay or no?
Okay, first of all, that name's dog shit. You need to know that. That's a terrible name. Everybody sees this, by the way. It doesn't like other games. Everybody sees it. Panda Panda? Oh, that's worse. Oh no. Panda Pancakes. Ooh! Panda Pancake. Singular. Oh, no, we made an S. Okay. I love it because I'm behind the fact. You get my late call. Panda Pancakes. You should just name it Pound Me in My Ass, please. If I ever get golden on here, I'm gonna make my character named something in a sexual reference towards golden. That'll be the name of my character.
Like golden love showers.
Something like that. You're supposed to try it, but it
The
is
very
yet to.
sand shivers with malice. There's a power here that welcomes me.
Flask on your belt refill as you kill enemies.
You and I.
Okay.
We're the
I want you
only
to pick up
ones
that
made it to
wand.
shore.
Hit touchpad.
Alive, anyway. Looks like you found
Ooh.
Push the wrong button.
The dead will soon rise for me, not against me.
Fucking... Hang on. Alright. So, pick up that fireball thing on the ground. Now, hit touchpad, and put that fireball thing. This is how skills work, right? There are no skills you purchase. Like that. Your passives is just that. It's passives. It changes how your abilities work and the effect they have on things. And like how much life you have, how many minions you can have, etc, etc, etc. So all your skills are these gems. These are skill gems. So go ahead and put that in your wand.
Okay, that's done.
Your passives is just that. Oh my god, see? Get further behind. Try to fast forward. Okay, now open up your inventory again and look at the wand.
Okay.
Because they do not explain this shit. You see how there's an open socket?
Mhm.
And you see how that line connects them?
Yeah.
What that means is whatever gem you put in that slot that connects to your fireball, you can put another skill in if you wanted. Or you can put a support gem in, which will change the effect of your fireball. Make it shoot more than one, make it lifesteal, etc, etc, etc. Every piece of gear in the game is predicated on the fact that you have support skills for your skills based on the number of sockets and what color they are. Blue is intellect, red is strength, green is dexterity. And you'll see what I'm talking about. As you go, you'll see some loot start to drop. I would play with no fear right now. There's no punishment for dying. Just blow shit up. Be sure you're putting everything on that drops right now, right? Because you have absolutely nothing. That plate vest you picked up, it had 2 red slots. But sometimes you get a piece of gear that'll have slots, but they won't be connected. Which means you can put 2 separate skills in. Oh, your chest piece is a good example. But if you put a support gem in one of those sockets, it's not going to support the other one. They have to be connected. But you'll come across pieces of gear that have 3 slots, 4 slots, 5 slots, 6 slots, all connected. So you put 1 skill gem in, and then you buff the shit out of it with support gems, right? Oh good, you got a support gem. I forgot to do this for you. Now put that support gem in your wand or whatever the fuck it is. And then I'll show you how you can tell if the support gem is working properly once I catch up.
No. Okay.
Okay, so when you're back to your character and running around, push in on the right stick.
Okay.
I don't know what you have to push now. Push X. Try pushing X.
Okay.
Flick the right stick over to highlight fireball.
Oh, the hell? Okay.
You keep pushing X first of all.
Arcane Surge.
Flick your right stick over. Okay, you see how? Yeah, you just read it. Arcane Surge. That means it's affecting it, right? Because the fireball just does the basic thing, but that support gem you puts in, you put in, does all that. So now put it back on whatever button you want. By the way, you'll end up having 2 sets of skills. This set's a lot like Outward, actually. This set, and then you hold R2 and you have the other set. And you'll get to a point where you don't need the basic attack. So you will have 8 skills you can use in total. Now, gems also level up. They have experience, and experience points you earn for them by just killing shit. You'll get gem leveled up. You'll go, what the fuck? But what will happen is the gems will get stronger and stronger. Do more damage, you name it. Also, don't feel like you have to kill everything. That's important. And when you can, you can get yourself a movement skill ability.
And I thought thought I'd be a dead woman by now.
Level up.
Unless you know where it goes, just save it for now. A generalization is you're looking for pieces of armor that have connected blue sockets. That's more or less what you're looking for. And by the way, the game's gonna feel easy for the first couple acts, but it sincerely ramps up in difficulty around Act 3. Like, you'll go from one mob at a time to 10 to 50 to 100 to... Yeah. Have you seen the skill tree in this? Like how big it is, the passives? I mean,
Yeah, I fucking...
alright, so you got some boots there that have 3 red slots, but you should put them on because you don't have any boots. This is why you're looking up a build, right? And that one may appear to be better, the one with 3 sockets, but they're not connected, so you couldn't use your support gem. I'm only telling you this because the game didn't tell me that. It took me a while to figure this shit out. Like, I had gems in all the wrong places, didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Are you watching a cutscene? No? It's just lagging?
We're just reading.
No, just the fucking... Oh, no connection, it says, to the stream. Oh my god, so YouTube's fucking up, and PSN's fucking up.
Can't go through here? No.
Go on, keep running, naked little lady. Oh, it's gonna make you do it. It says, open the passive skill tree and spend your point. It's gonna make you do it. You might want to take a gander at what he starts with. You do get some refund points, which are, you can take points out, but, you know, there is no respec.
Let's see.
My guess is you go to the left. Well, I don't know.
Let's see. Skill tree progression. Path build. Path of build. Sure. That's a bunch of code. Can't read any of this. Neat.
Path of building. He has a YouTube as well.
Yeah, I'm going to it right now. Path of building slash skill tree ascendancy jewels.
Welcome to Path of Buildings. I will give you the link for my exact character right there.
Yeah,
guys,
he
so
goes to
check
the
it in depth.
left
Let's
first.
take a look at the skill tree first, and I will guide you on what. Then we'll take a closer look at the menu. And since then, like, it's very early game, so we basically got.
Yeah, he goes like this direction.
Cool. I had a feeling he did. Probably gets a spell casting speed up to the left as well.
Does he go?
Stack life, and that's about it. Stacking life everywhere where possible. Travel to devotion. Take frequent recovery. Take.
Okay, yeah. So he goes up to here. That's funny. Okay.
Maitland of Theopolis, you have transgressed
Where
against your
got
God
it.
and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins. Disciplinary sloth. One count of negligence leading
I
to...
saw what you did
So
to
you played
Hillock out
Diablo
there,
2,
witch.
yes?
Your black art is the reason you're here, in
Okay. Yeah, the
exile.
waypoint system is the
It may
same.
also be the only
Okay.
thing that
I can
allows
come
you to
in
see
and give
nothing.
you all the
Lionel's
waypoints.
watch isn't much, but it's
And
ours.
drop a portal and you can
We
walk
could
through
use
it.
you
They
here,
have town
while you live.
scroll portals.
But should you wish to
And
venture out, do
then
just one thing
scrolls
for
of
me.
identify, they call
Out on
scrolls
the
of
hook.
wisdom. The NPC dialogue scrolls by the same. The voice acting is comparable.
Oh,
It's-
I can control the.
That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Big
I
Son.
can control the speed of
It
the dialogue.
Easy go. There's an island.
I always push X. I don't care. But yeah, you can.
Fine work with Hillock.
Ooh, okay. Freezing pulse, magma orb.
Yeah, you'll start to get skill gemmed as rewards.
Lightning
That magma orb is the one I still use. I fucking love that ability.
blight.
But you're lightning mage, so
Lightning tendrils. While you channel the skill, it releases pulses of electrical energy, dealing lightning damage in a
I
semicircle.
tried
area.
that. I tried one like it. I didn't like it personally, but I would say just go for what has the most burst or sounds the coolest. If you want to get the lightning one, just get it, because you end up being able to buy all these. Now, there is no money in this game. I want you to talk to a merchant afterwards and sell all the junk in your inventory. You'll see what I'm talking about.
We'll go with this.
It's a good skill. I think you have a blue slot on your chest. You can toss it in and try it out. And then sell your junk.
Yes?
Square to sell. I've done that so many times. Back down. Fuck that. You can sell unidentified stuff. It's not a big deal. Alright, see what you're getting? You're getting like pieces of a scroll and parts of an orb. The currency is different kinds of orbs.
Stack of 20 shards becomes an orb of transmutation.
Now, orbs do different things to gear. There's one that changes the colors of them. There's one that changes how the sockets connect. There's one that re-rolls the sockets, how many it has. There's one that can re-roll all the properties of an item. One that turns a white item into a yellow item, etc., etc., etc. As far as I can tell, there's only 3 sets of gear. There's no set items in this. 4, technically. You have the gray one, which, you know, is just the basic stuff like Diablo. Blue, magic, just like Diablo. Yellow, rare, just like Diablo. And then there is no in between, there's no set or anything, but there's a unique, which is beige, just like
I know
Diablo.
that stench. Just like my sisters. Upon the
White is classed as normal, blue is classed as magic, yellow is classed as rare. And then I just call the other one unique. But it's really not. That's the other thing that's different from this from Diablo. Items will roll with the same set of values and the same stats every time. Like this item will always roll, it's unique, it'll always roll this much to this much strength, this much to this much dex, this much to this much resistance, every time. Diablo wasn't that way, it pulled from a pool. So every item was a unique, technically. There's a shield there. Oh, you got one of mine. Bow bow. So you like your magma orb.
Yeah, bitch. Ow!
If you don't like the button your thing's on, you know how to remap it, by the way.
I need more mana.
Okay. Flasks in this operate differently than Diablo as well. They come back over time. Not over time. They come back as you kill shit. You'll never have to pick up a flask again. Lie. You pick up flasks to equip them, and they have special properties, but that's it. You don't have to pick up like health potion, mana potion, health potion, mana potion, right? You don't have to worry about making them. None of that. You just go. Did you catch what it said there? You can hit down on the D-pad and bring up like the whole overview map.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a game where a lot of loot's gonna drop that you can just ignore, because you can't sell it for any coin value, right? You only sell it for orbs, and right now you're not gonna get anything that's really good. It's your first 3-socket. Did you see it?
Hmm?
Your first 3-socket chess piece. That was the first 3-socket you've seen, and all of them were connected, but I don't think it was your color. I think it was Dex. It was the one you didn't pick up. You walked past it. There we go. You see how those two greens are connected to that red on that?
Mm-hmm.
Now that means you could put in a green and then support it with a red and a green, or any combination of that. And he seems to have a favorite skill because he moved it to the... Oh no, he didn't move it. Didn't move it. But you definitely have a new favorite skill. It's so funny, it's my favorite skill. I don't think it's supposed to be in my book, but I like it. You're on fire, Ricky Bobby. Okay, so he dropped an orb. Also, don't worry about having a wand equipped, right? Because you can get away with... Bye Forever Duck. You can get away with hitting shit. You don't need your wand abilities. If you like see a sword that has sockets you like more, you want to try it out, just throw it on. Maybe you'll find a weapon you like more than a wand, and you might not end up going with that build. But you might put your own twist on it, right? That's the cool thing about this game.
The fuck is wrong with these people?
Don't be stingy with your health potions or your mana pots, because again, you don't have to pick them up. Just spam them. You need them, spam them. Is it OP?
A little bit.
Yeah, I ran into that. Like, you'll be easily killing most of the creatures for a little while, and then it slowly gets more and more difficult. There's a slow burn on this game, especially as a spellcaster. Ah, you see Kavas when you brought up your map.
Mm-hmm.
Go to him. This guy. This is a totally different mechanic, so just listen to what I'm saying. Okay. He'll have these memory portals you can go in. and it'll say something like, 1 of 4 stabilizers, whatever. You have to run around and try to find these stabilizers and push them, and the whole instance is going to be collapsing on you while it happens. If you push them all, you can kill the stuff and get the loot or whatever, but you'll also get a piece of a map, which is something entirely different. You're not ready for that yet. But do try to do these when you see him. Go into his little portal and try to just run around and push the buttons and kill as many monsters as you can, and don't worry if you die.
Okay.
But you don't want to get caught in the blue, and that'll make sense in a second. Do not get caught in the blue. Run away from the blue at all
How
costs.
strange. I can see through your dear. It seems your time here is limited. Make haste. I feel the world around us dissolving.
Okay, so you have to find 1 memory stabilizer. There's 1 thing, and there it is on your mini-map. Good, now kill everything without dying. Spam your pots. Now the instance is still slowly deteriorating, I believe. But it'll give you all the loot at the end as well. You don't have to worry about looting right now. It'll give you all the loot at the end. Okay?
Ah!
You said okay as you're looting it all. Okay. Right, it spits all the loot out.
I think this was a memory of mine. It has been corrupted, but I indeed recall fragments. A sunny day at the beach when I was but a boy.
So that's a mechanic you're going to run into. You're going to see tons of those.
Even shattered.
And you always want to try to do them, and they give you pieces of a map, which you can later use to form your own style of instance. It's kind of hard to explain, but like, it helps you get better loot, basically. Not to mention it's really good XP. His instances. Really good XP.
Controller died.
I see that. Please connect a controller that is paired to your account. Hardy, 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 hardy.
Glad you're enjoying that.
Hardy, 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 hardy. Hey, Panda. I'm having deja vu. I'm having deja vu. I'm having deja vu. I'm having deja vu.
You're having way too much fun with that. That's
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Kardu history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one.
Did that once.
Lion
I had
Eyes
like
Gemlings
I
met
was
us
just
with
curious what
shining
happened,
metal
right?
and bold
And I said
words.
something like,
Hyri's
I'm going to
arrows
repeat
withered
this.
their pride.
And I just
Khan's
let it keep
axes
going.
silenced their despair.
And it gets to the point. Have you ever done that,
Marcius Sinai
first of
fought
all?
bravely to the last.
What?
Calm honored him with
Like
a
I had
place
something set
on
up
his
like that, and it was repeating what I said back to
Calm
itself.
has shown
And
Rayclast our card
have
of
you ever done that?
strength. Calm
Oh,
will
yeah.
teach Rayclast
It
the
just keeps
Kardu
going until it just
way.
becomes just gets super distorted. I was like, whoa, this is cool as fuck!
I think I did it with like 2 Furbies or something. Fuckers,
I'll do it.
got the blue point.
I'm watching you off and on now. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna cook to eat. No troll. I'm fucking starving. I gotta cook something. I don't know what to fucking do. Turn on the volume. I encourage you to try out all the skills you can, though. And just remember the rule of red is strength, green is dex, etc., etc. And as gyms level up, you will you can lose the ability to use them because you don't have the necessary stats anymore. There's a way to turn off gym leveling. Pay attention.
Yes.
And bring up your inventory, go to sockets, highlight the gem, and push triangle on it. It'll turn off the gym leveling up. The time you might want to do this is if you get a dex gem you really like, but your character has super shitty dex. You wanna play Outward tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay. You know, when you're not on your new favorite game.
It is pretty fun.
I'm just fucking with you. I don't care if you play a game. It's just one I probably won't be getting, to be honest with you. Okay. What do I eat? That's what we're gonna have. Chicken quesadillas.
Too much clutter.
Too much clutter.
She's, by the way, Sorceress Witch character is super fucking sassy. If you try doing ability before it's up, she'll go, I'll do it when I'm ready, and not before. Okay. Okay, stop picking up blues, you don't need them.
I need to get a new controller.
Hmm?
Said I need to get a new controller.
Hmm. What's wrong with that one? Doesn't hold charge or what?
I don't know. It's really just it's awkward. Like it has, I think it has like a connection to you and some other shit.
Well, I know you and Dag are on the handy side. Ha! That's pretty good. Now Dag has a broken one as well. You know, maybe you might be able to piece one together and get a good one out of it.
I need more mana.
The handy side. He was super mellow tonight, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's mainly his car.
What's up with his car? What's beside me? I know it's not working. What happened?
We've been trying to fuck with it for like the past couple days now, and it's just giving us trouble. Ow, you bitch.
Is it just spark plugs?
Yeah, but it's like really stuck in there.
Hmm.
So we're trying to get it out.
I know what I know about vehicles via my dad, who knows everything about vehicles. I've learned a little bit through him, but not enough to help you out there. My guess, and I'm sorry if this is me belittling you, but my guess is there's a special tool you could buy
Oh yeah.
to get in there,
Like,
and you
we
probably
have
just
the,
need it.
we have the tools. It's just everything that we've tried so far. It's not working well for us.
There's always the extreme measure of getting an engine pulley and pulling the engine.
Oh no, that doesn't.
I'm just saying, there's an extreme measure you could take.
Yeah. He's saying he's probably just gonna take it on Friday.
It still runs, right? But it's really shitty sounding.
Yeah, like really bad.
Yeah. So it's just a bad plug, right?
Yeah, not just bad. Like it's like whoever put it in there, like stuck it in there. Like it's stuck.
I wonder how you get that out.
We have to drill into the spark plug. Use an extractor pretty much, and drill into it, and then drill like the threading on the inside of the spark plug, and pretty much use that to like twist it out.
But when you do that, isn't that going to put pieces inside the engine that shouldn't be there?
Well, the cylinder itself is enclosed, right? So nothing's gonna go anywhere.
Alright. I can ask my dad. He might have a super easy solution. But he'll probably say, I don't know, pull the engine.
Is that his solution?
It probably will be. He knows what he's doing, though. Like, actually knows what he's doing, right? Like, could have been a mechanic, knows what he's doing. Runs his own car lot, knows what he's doing. Well, I've been lucky in that regard. Anytime I have a problem with like that, I call my dad, and it's fixed within a day. Because he has, like, a mechanic that works for him. You're picking up way too much loot, by the way. It's okay, you'll get out of the habit. You can't sell the stuff, so it's not worth picking up. Just look for stuff with a lot of sockets or stuff your color. Or if a weapon sounds cool. That should be enough for 2.5 chicken quesadillas. In my salt. How much did it hurt you on the inside to drop all that loot and leave it there? Because now you can't take it with you.
Yeah.
Does it hurt your soul? How bad did you want to pick? Oh, I'm in the past, remember? I was saying.
Oh, God.
I picked it up. Oh man, that thing's.
It's getting bad.
Might have to get a new controller like tomorrow.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I said it's looking that way.
Yeah. Does Dag have 2 or just 1?
1, I think.
You have to ask him what he did with his other one.
Oh, he has 2, but it's that one that's broken.
Hmm. Sorry, I hate when I'm doing that. Every day we play, man. 2K. You're getting better and better and better. It's to the point I have to pick on you for tiny shit, like not catching my lobs. You are, though. You show great promise.
I think I'm gonna head back.
Oh, thought you were gonna go to bed. Sin, I really wanted to get you that ball in the corner and shoot 3 in.
Oh yeah, that's no worries.
I don't care.
Now that
It
you've
doesn't
trained
matter to me. I've taken, humble brag, I've taken a lot of game shots. Game tying shots. Doesn't matter to me. But you've never hit a game winner yet. You hit a game tire. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Plus, I didn't really want to go to overtime that game, to be honest with you. Because our team was on the downward spiral, right? I wanted to hit a 3 and get off the fucking court. We clutched up in OT. How do you think I ran point? I thought I did okay, but I could have done better.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I missed you a couple times on cuts. It's rusty.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. You have to tell me every time, because you really shouldn't.
Got a job for you.
You have to tell me every time. And after I've been playing point a little bit, you won't ever have to tell me. But tonight I was having a hard time just trying to watch my character dribble the right way. When I'm doing that, I can't see you cutting. That's why I missed you. So me telling you to tell me every time was for my sake, not yours. Understand that? I feel like I played a lot better than 90% of the point guards I see on there, as far as making sure everybody touched the ball. Everybody felt included, right? Both randoms. We were the sharpshooter that game. Both randoms. You touched the ball almost every other possession. Doug was getting a lot of touches, even though he was a 70 overall glass cleaner with no points.
Yeah.
We'll make a center real quick. Hang on. I thought he was kidding. I didn't want to wait that long.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop